Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the 2024 and the 85th commencement exercises for Wentzville Holt High School. Before we proceed, I'd like to make a few requests for everyone's enjoyment of the ceremony. Please take a moment to silence your cell phones. There are official photographers that will be taking photos of each graduate as they walk across the stage, so please do not move to the front to take pictures during the ceremony. And it is considered proper to applaud our graduates as their names are called, but please be respectful to ensure that everyone has a chance to hear the names of their loved ones. At the end of the ceremony, students will recess out of the back of the arena and will reunite with their families in the parking lot. At this time, I ask that everyone stand and that gentlemen please remove their caps for the playing of the national anthem by the Holt Concert Choir. There's an American flag on our stage.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Once again, good evening. My name is Shane Schluter, and it is an honor to serve as the principal of Holt High School and for these fine young men and women seated before us tonight. This class is very unique. The class of 2024 endured a pandemic, saw not one but two solar eclipses, one significantly better than the other, and this class has 6 sets of twins and 1 set of quadruplets. We're here to celebrate the many accomplishments of this remarkable group of individuals. The numerous academic and athletic accomplishments of this class have been nothing less than amazing. They produced numerous scholarship winners, 13 Bright Flight Scholars, multiple AP Scholars, and 95 A-plus graduates. Would the following graduates please stand? Josie Cooksey, Caden Evans, Emma Majeski, and Amelia Kesey. On May 15th, 3 weeks prior to receiving their diploma at their high school graduation tonight, these students graduated from St. Charles Community College with an Associate of Art degree through our early college program. An amazing accomplishment. Congratulations. Thank you. You may be seated. Seniors, you've been inspiring. You will undoubtedly make an impact on our world, and we are thankful to have been part of this very special year. Numerous team and individual trophies and medals have returned to Holt from state and national academic and athletic competitions. You collected turkeys, clothes, home goods, children's items, and money for those in need, many times for someone in our own Holt family. Your generosity and selflessness when helping others is second to none. You will truly be missed. I would now like to introduce the Holt High School Concert Choir under the direction of Dr. Richard Bouchard. They'll be performing Dreamer of Dreams, music and lyrics by Patty Drennan.
In a world filled with sorrow,
It is now my pleasure to introduce the following individuals as our honored guests this evening. Please hold your applause until each group has been introduced. As I call your name, please stand and be recognized. First on the stage from the Wentzville School District Board of Education, President, Ms. Katie Lyzak. Secretary, Ms. Renee Hankey. Director, Mr. David Biesenthal. And Director, Mr. Brad Welsh. From the Wentzville School District Administration, Interim Superintendent of Students and Schools, Dr. Jerry Labrat, and Interim Superintendent of Staff and Operations, Mr. Brian Bishop. From our Holt faculty, senior class sponsor, Mrs. Sarah Pondram. Seated with our graduates from Holt High School Administration team, Assistant Principal, Dr. Sonia Borders, Assistant Principal, Mr. Andrew Hammond, Assistant Principal, Dr. Justin Fears, and Activities Director, Dr. Jason Green. Holt High School counselors, Dr. Connie Litzinger, Mrs. Dawn Bryant, Ms. Heather McCarty, and Ms. Shannon Mulcahy. I'd like to give a special thanks to all of our support staff for helping with graduation this evening. And a special thank you to Mrs. Michelle Sanders for all her hard work organizing this ceremony. This is her final graduation as she is retiring this summer after 23 years of service to the Wentzville School District. Thank you. At this time, I'm honored to invite to the podium Interim Superintendent of Students and Schools, Dr. Jerry Labrat.
Thank you, Dr. Schluter. Good evening, grads, families, friends, staff, and honored guests. We're thrilled to have this opportunity to share this very special day with you. It's exciting to have an opportunity to celebrate the remarkable achievements of an exceptional group of young people, the Holt High School class of 2024. Congratulations, graduates. You sit here today not by chance, but as a result of your own hard work and commitment over these past 4 years. You did it. You are finally here. When you walk across this stage, let it sink in. You have accomplished something truly significant, and this, it's only the beginning. When preparing for today's remarks, I looked to none other than Dr. Google for inspiration, which I'm sure you're more than familiar with, having written many papers over your time in the WSD. It turns out that many esteemed graduation speeches share the same 4 simple tips. Dream big, but make a plan. Work hard, but stop to have fun. Make mistakes, but own them. And most importantly, be kind, no matter what. And while these are all pretty stereotypical tips, and none are all too surprising, it's for good reason. They truly sum up the themes behind a successful and fulfilling life. As you move on from this particular moment, I urge you to remember that the road to success is not an independent journey. Let's take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to our families and loved ones who have traveled alongside you, nurtured your dreams, and offered unwavering support. Thank you, families. And thank you for sharing your children with us. Graduates, it's been an honor to be part of your Wentzville School District journey. The growth you've realized and the challenges you've overcome in the 13 years you've been in school have been tremendous. Not every day has been easy, but there have been many fantastic accomplishments, which landed you here today. Always remember that. Not every part of life is easy. But keep going, dream big, but make a plan. work hard, but stop for fun, make mistakes and own them, and always be kind no matter what. And just keep going, because in the end, days like this make it so, so worth it. Witnessing your growth, your triumphs, and your unwavering spirit has been a true privilege. As you step into the world, carry the 4 tips close to your heart. Dream big, work hard, learn from mistakes, and be kind no matter what, and you will go far. The future is yours to conquer. No matter where life takes you, you will be forever proud Indians. Congratulations once again, Holt High School, class of 2024. And please know we're right here cheering you on.
Thank you, Dr. LeBrat. These graduates have worked hard and accomplished great things, but they have not done it alone. Look around this arena and you will see the hundreds of friends and family members in the crowd here this evening. Without all of your support and encouragement, the accomplishments of these students would not have been possible. Graduates, please take a moment, show your appreciation for all their support by giving them a round of applause. Thank you. We could not reach this day without the support of the outstanding educators and support staff at our school. At this time, would the faculty and staff of Holt High School please stand and be recognized? Thank you. At this time, I invite senior speaker Caitlin Downey to the stage. Caitlin is daughter of Amy and Paul Downey. She's a national qualifier in public speaking for FBLA. She's also a gold medalist at State Music Festival for trombone solo and brass quintet. 4 years of symphonic band, where she was first chair the past 2 years as the low brass section leader. 4 years of jazz band on bass trombone and lead trombone. 2 outstanding musician awards at different jazz festivals. President of GSA. She's the reigning homecoming queen. She's on the prom court. She's a 13-year Girl Scout. She also scored a 34 on her ACT, scoring a perfect 36 in English and reading. She was accepted into Mizzou's Honors College and will be majoring in political science. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin Downey.
I walked real fast. Gotta adjust this mic real quick. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, students, teachers, friends, family, Dr. Schleter, Board of Education, Winsville School District Administration. I would like to start this speech by acknowledging what a unique and incredible honor it is for me to be able to represent the class of 2024. And I would like to thank Holt High School for granting me this opportunity. That being said, let us turn our attention to the reason we're all here tonight, Holt High School's class of 2024. You can clap. All right. When I look into the crowd in front of me, I see passion. I see musicians, photographers, all kinds of artists. Actually, I see some of the best musicians in the state of Missouri. I see state-recognized athletes, nationally recognized competitors, and devoted members of every organization. I also see potential. I see our teachers and our entrepreneurs and quite a few of our medical professionals. I see journalists. I see our lawyers and politicians. I see our military, our engineers. I see our farmers, the backbone of our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, when I look at the soon-to-be high school graduates in front of me, graduates with so many accomplishments behind them and so many opportunities ahead of them, I see the future of America. But I also see success. Seniors, whether you sit here tonight with like 8 different medals and cords around your neck, or you're just happy to be graduating, you have succeeded. It was our class that had the fundamental transition period between 8th grade and freshman year stripped from us. It was our class that began high school with no dances, no football games, no in-person classes for some of us, just us and our Chromebooks. It was our class that had to learn to navigate rapid societal change, be it from a pandemic, an election, or one of multiple large-scale social movements, all the while just trying to figure out which classes are where. Through our news feeds and in our lives, the class of 2024 has been subjected to unprecedented economic conditions, political turmoil unlike anything in recent history, and a number of both domestic and international humanitarian crises. And yet, in the midst of so much conflict and uncertainty, here we are, still graduating. Something I think we've all figured out about the class of 24 is the fact that we don't let that affect us. We lock in, we work hard, and we come out on top. This class is incredibly goal-driven, and I have no doubt that everyone in these seats will contribute something meaningful to society in one way or another. Of course, none of us would be here without the support of our teachers, who deserve more respect and more appreciation than any single one of us would ever be able to give. And speaking of teachers, in order to wrap this up, I'm going to do what every graduation speaker does, and I'm going to read you a quote. It's a quote from one of my teachers, Mr. Cunningham, who, as you may know, was the band director at Holt for a while before he just retired last year. Now we have a new director. Shout out to Mr. Stetis. And this quote comes from, it was after I auditioned for an ensemble. It was a drum corps. I pretty much had no shot at it because everybody else auditioning was like a music major, or they were from one of those Indiana high schools with like 4 marching bands. So I did not get in. But he told me he was proud of me for trying. And as someone who was not raised to accept participation trophies, it took me a while to really understand the value of that statement. I am proud of you for trying. It suggests that the value of effort lies not in the outcome, but in the attempt, which is a very different sentiment than the one we're conditioned to adopt in elementary school, as well as the one we're marketed by the college industry. We're taught to believe that our worth as people can be derived from test scores and certificates, rather than from inherent, unquantifiable qualities. But if Mr. Cunningham says otherwise, it must be true. Seniors, I want you to know that I am proud of you. Your teachers are proud of you. Your grandmama is definitely proud of you. And if you're one of the 300 or so students sitting in front of me, you deserve to be proud of yourself. Which brings me to my final message. Class of 2024, congratulations and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Caitlin. Members of the Holt High School Symphonic Band, please make your way back to the band area at this time. I now invite our faculty speaker to the stage, science teacher and department chair, Jennifer Hess. Jennifer has been teaching for 26 years, 24 of them at Holt, this being her final year as she has retired. While at Holt, she taught everything from physical science to forensics and biology, and more recently taught AP biology, anatomy, and independent science research, while serving as a science department chair for the last several years. Since 2008, Ms. Hess has assisted over 20 Holt students qualify for and compete at the International Science and Engineering Fair. Ms. Hess received her Bachelor of Science in Animal Science from Truman State University in 1991, her teacher certification from Missouri State University in 1994, and her Master's of Arts in Biology from Washington University in 2005. Ms. Hess is married and has 3 children, all Holt graduates, who are 28, 25, and 24. She now has 2 grandchildren. Abby is 2 years old, Lucas, who is 4 months old. In retirement, Ms. Hess will work for an organization called Science Coach that trains teachers in multiple states how to work successfully with high school research students. She will also continue as the director for the Missouri Tri-County Regional Science and Engineering Fair and the co-director of the Missouri Junior Academy of Science St. Louis Regional Science Competition. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Jennifer Hess.
Good evening, students, colleagues, families, board officials. Congratulations, students, on accomplishing this important goal, and congratulations, families, on getting them here. Seniors, I am humbled and I'm honored that you selected me to speak at this auspicious occasion. Man, big day, huh? I'm sure many of you thought it would never get here, and not just because we're pulling the night shift tonight. I'm in the same boat. I'm on the brink of a big life transition. We're all leaving the comfort and structure of Holt, moving into a scary new normal. You're gonna get lots of advice. Things like focus on doing your best, study hard, lock in a career, map out where you're headed. People are gonna say, welcome to adulting. You're a grown-up now, playtime's over, it's time to move forward. All that's great advice, it's valuable advice. Let me just say, I've been doing this adulting thing for a long time, and it's not all it's cracked up to be. I find myself lately appreciating how my 2-year-old granddaughter approaches the world. Everything is shiny and new. Tiny things are fascinating and magical, and there's always time for joy. Her current joy happens to be cicadas. Almost without fail, me included, everybody hates them, scared of them, runs from them, yet this adorable little kid picks them up, carries them around, loves the noise they make, and she's content to walk around with buzzing fistfuls of them. We call them her emotional support cicadas. So this child is finding joy and magic in something so simple, something that everybody else is repelled by. I'm not saying you should rush out and grab a fistful of cicadas, but I am saying you should find what is magical to you, what brings you joy. Life is short, life is hard, and we need to grab that where we can. I'm here to say, trying not to get choked up, sorry. Don't forget about that child inside of you. If you're lucky, that kiddo will never go away. You're never too old to crunch leaves on the sidewalk, to blow bubbles, to catch snowflakes on your tongue, go out and play in the rain. Children are masters at living in the moment, in being present. You can waste years of your life obsessing over and worrying about the future, about where you're headed, about unimportant details. And I agree that you have to do a certain amount of that, but most of us do far too much of it. You will never get that time back. Time with your parents, your friends, your spouse, your children. Life requires balance. Balance between being a responsible adult and honoring the child that still lives within, and hopefully always will. There is no age limit on childlike wonder, and it is through that that you will find the magic and the joy that are going to make your life worth living. Making your life perfect, filling your bank account, I mean, those are logical pursuits, but they're not going to fill your heart like those quiet, peaceful moments of joy. While you're jumping feet first into the next phase of your life, don't forget to be present in the now, to experience life through the lens of the wonder and the joy of a child. Don't miss your life while it's happening because you're too busy looking ahead. And for heaven's sake, if somebody offers you a cookie or a cicada, take it. Life's too short to miss the cookies. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hess. If you'd please direct your attention to the back of the graduates on the floor. The Holt High School Symphonic Band, under the direction of Mr. Joshua Stettis, will perform Exaltation by James Swearingen. I'd like to share how many of our graduates tonight are being honored. A number of those honors come with special recognition here at the graduation ceremony and marked in your programs. Students graduating in the top 10% of their class have received the George Washington Carver Award, signified by a white tassel. Students who have successfully fulfilled all requirements for the National Honor Society are wearing gold cords. Students receiving the Academic Honors Award are wearing blue and gold cords. Students qualifying for cum laude status are wearing white ribbons and bronze medals. Those qualifying for magna cum laude are wearing yellow ribbons and silver medals. And those qualifying for summa cum laude are wearing maroon ribbons with gold medals. Senior members of the German National Honor Society who will be wearing black, red, and gold cords. Seniors who have earned both the Missouri Seal of Biliteracy will be wearing a Missouri medal with a red ribbon. And the same seniors who have also earned the Global Seal of Biliteracy will be wearing a global medal with a silver ribbon to represent their functional fluency. Would all the students receiving these honors, plus the 95 students qualifying for A+ and wearing A+ medals, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Finally, I would like to take a moment to recognize all those that risk their lives to protect and serve our country every day in our military. Whether you are in the audience or seated before us, if you have served, are currently serving, or will be serving the United States Armed Forces, please stand at this time and be recognized. Thank you all for your service. Principals, counselors, and Board of Education members, please move into position for diploma conferral. Dr. Lebrat, Mr. Bishop, Ms. Lysak, members of the Board of Education, the academic records of the following students have been examined and were found to be in compliance with the requirements of the state of Missouri and the Wentzville R4 School District. These students are then entitled to a diploma recognizing their achievement. Mr. Sean Walter will now present the names of our graduates.
Logan Anthony Albers. Aiden Michael Allison. Mason Andrew Barnes. Emily Catherine Beard. Jacob Thomas Behrens. Quincy Devontae Raheem Bell. Cassidy Elizabeth Benwell. Roman Delano Chadwick Berg. Brandon Lee Billington. Jimmy Wayne Bizzle. Aiden Michael Blair. Elise Bodine. Peyton Christine Bowles. Cameron Lee Bollinger. Autumn Mae Bridger. Caitlin Ashley Britt. Quinn Matthew Brown. Joseph James Budzinski. Ryan Marie Bunner. Mason Dean Burke. Elliot Rose Bush. London Robert Butler. Brennan James Caban. Braden Justin Campisi. Riley Rose Casper. Jimena Castro Carrera. Nathan Eugene Chamberlain. Nolan Eugene Chamberlain. Ava Gabrielle Chase. Madeline Elizabeth Crystal. Aubrey Joseph Sillo. Abigail Louise Claus. Rolanda Clausen. Fabian Simon Collins. Easton Jolie Collier. Mackenzie Rose Compton. Joshua Mason Comstock. Brianna Cassidy Conway. Josie Lynn Cooksey. Riley Lawrence Corcoran. Ian Scott Crawford. Nathan James Cruz. Michaela R. Cromer. Annabelle Crossan. Riley Paul Crowder. Kira Catherine Curry. Shane Matthew Davidson. Mason Gregory Davis. Nathaniel Thomas Davis. Cole Hayden DeBrower. Jackie Dean Dykeman. Gavin Tristan Dixon. Caitlin Elizabeth Downey. Thomas Francis John Duckworth. Kyle Jacob Edgar. Kaylee Amanda Lou Ellsworth. Braden Lucas Ingalagi. Shelby Elizabeth Enns. Caden Bryce Evans. Lacey Lee Evers. Helena Sophie Weigelt Ferguson. Connor Joseph Fick. Danica May Flotten. Joseph Matthew Fogarty. Isabel Marie Franklin. Lexi Michelle Freemuth. Tanner Michael Fritscholtz Kavanaugh. Zachariah David Fruits. Keegan James Gaddy. Cameron Michael Gallibert. Jonathan Feliciano Garcia. Miguel Damian Garcia. Trenton Elliott Garofalo. Adriana Lynn Garrett. Samuel Raymond Golodzinski. Caleb James Giordano. Julie Angela Gettemeyer. Thomas Olin Glenn. Ethan Michael Gooden. Zoe Alberta Graber. Dominic Anthony Gramolino. Carter Douglas Griffin. Andrew Blake Haygood. McKenna London Haygood. Maria Lauren Haygood. Tyler David Hahn. Logan Thomas Hall. Katie Grace Harmon. Terrielle Heather Harris. Chase Allen Hartram. Justin Khalid Hayes. Mitchell Ryan Heisler. Megan Lynn Helmich. Adira May Hepperman. Bryce Matthew Herron. Anna Marie Herman. Owen Matthew Herzing. Madeline Nicole Heuser. Allison Lee Haying. Dominic Joseph Stephen Higgins. Darian Javon Hill. Abigail Claire Holland. Lauren Christina Holmes. Brianna Marie Hobson. Jessica Paige Hornbrook. Evan James Horsham. Dalton Ronald Hozak. Carson Patrick Howren. Jason Earl Holtz Jr. Cameron Alexander Howard. Kira Grace Hudgens. Leah Michelle Hewitt. Mark James Hunt. Amber Ruth Hutcherson. Lauren Nicole Hutcherson. Sean Michael Hyman. Jacob Nicholas Jimenez Pinkston. Noah Blaine Johnson. Brooklyn Sophia Johnston. Joseph Carl Johnston. Chloe Lynn Jones. Mackenzie Carly Ray Jones. Gavin Alexander Kaminsky. Amelia Michelle Casey. Morgan Lee Kell. Anthony Maurice Keller. Trinity Ann Keller. Kiera Nicole Kelly. Paige Allison Kenchel. Aubrey Noel Kennedy. William Andrew Kerner. Jacob David Ketterman. Ian Mitchell Kilgore. Conrad Alexander King. Megan Elizabeth Kennery. Montrell Jermaine Kirkendall. Zachary Allen Knuckle. Isaiah Nicholas Knox. Ajay Nikel Knox. Aaliyah Taylor Kolb. Benjamin Hasim Kolb. Jesse Daniel Kopp. Jack Carter Kowalski. Madeline Grace Kryson. Annabelle May Kernach. Jack Edmund Lagarce. Serena Kate Landry. Chase Robert Lassiter. Reagan Jershun Lee. Ava Nicole Leonard. Marissa Christine Leone. Ava Elizabeth Lewis. Maya James Lewis. Quentin Cole Liebhart. Skylar Dawn Lindstrom. Samantha Christine Loftus. Aiden Cosmos Londoff. Riley Madison Lowe. Aaliyah Monet Sherelle Love. Mitchell Van Lowry. Timothy Jalen Lucas. Carmen Renee Liu. Christopher Patrick Lynch. Braden Edward Mackenberg. David Tyler Macklin. Mabry Emmett Madden. Declan Joseph Mahoney. Brendan Wesley Main. Emma Catherine Majeski. Eleanor Elizabeth Manning. Meredith Caroline Manning. Gerardo Adrian Marin. Vanessa Emily Marshall. Jenna Lynn Matthews. Aiden William Mayer. Caitlin Nicole McClanahan. Hallie Gabrielle McClintock. Brian Keith McGarity. August Nicole Naguire. Eris Ireland McLean. Caden Lee Mitchell Murley. Caleb Andrew Meyer. Noah Marion Metrojohn. Keenan Nathaniel Miller. Nathan Thomas Monje. Tyler James Moore. Ulissa Morales. Andrew Michael Mose. Grace Emma Muffler. Noah Scott Mullen. Mason Wills Mulroney. Jalen Elijah Munoz. Nicholas Edward Naughton. Jeremiah Reese Nelson. Ashley Lux Nickel. Scott David Nicotra. Jessica Catherine Nielsen. Tyler Lawrence Noble. Iceland Rowena Akofa Nyano. Audrey Elizabeth O'Daniels. Justin Michael O'Donnell. Laven Matthew Oppie. Vanessa Ortiz Torres. Joshua Kosisachuku Osakwe. Danielle Marie Otts. Jillian Noel Paddock. Bella Elizabeth Palmasano. Jackson Amadeus Pashos. Superior Renee Payne. Delaney Ray Pico. Alexander James Pittman. Gavin Christopher Poindexter. Riley Shea Pollock. Henry Benjamin Pullman. Braden James Ponder. Timothy Sean Price. Mackenzie Marie Randall. Joseph David Charles Rathman. Joy Naraya Rayner. Logan Vincent Riley. William Blake Roach. Zachary Ryan Roberts. Alana Marie Robinson. Allison Nicole Robison. Adrian Rodriguez. Kier Javar Rounds. Logan Adam Rubenstein. Ava Elizabeth Rubel. Kaylee Marie Russell. Caitlin Ruth Ryberg. Jack Thomas Sager. Jasmine Santos. Jayla Nicole Sauls. Brooke Elizabeth Schottle. Julia Frances Schrodemeyer. Natalie Faye Schwartz. Abigail Grace Scott. Nicholas Peter Scott, Jr. Elizabeth Mary Shaw. Hannah Linda Shorts. Colin Chase Simpson. Molly Elizabeth Sizemore. Claude Alexander Sliger. Emma Elizabeth Smith. Hazel Marie Smith. Joshua Michael Smith. Kaylee Justine Smith. Hunter Joseph Spink. Audrey Jane Stanfill. Jack William Stillman. Jacob Edwin Stocker. Landon Matthew Strasser. Aiden Michael Sullivan. Skylar Alicia Sundberg. Joshua Eric Sutherland. Haley Marie Sutton. Sophia Renee Sylvester. Danielle June Temperley. Sean Patrick Tenney. Isabel Margaret Tiemann. Gavin Vincenzo Tosto. Bawan Din Tron. Cynthia Leanne Marie Tressner. Joshan Montrez Trice. Camille Bautine Trong. Lucas Parker Trong. Benjamin Michael Tudor. Jackson Brody Tudor. Lucas Matthew Tudor. Sarah Josephine Tudor. Marvin Uribe Espinoza. Lauren Alexandria Elise Valentine. Eric Bradley Votrain. Kamara Jade Marie Walls. Nia Elizabeth Ward. Skylar Ann Warren. Andre Malcolm Washington. Emmy Gail Way. Jaden Nicole Webb. Keaton Forsyth Weller. Dennis James Whaley. Victoria Alexis White. Noah Lee Whitlow. Shelby Nicole Weinhoff. Olivia Raquel Wilga. Tate Benjamin Wilson. Jennifer Alexandra Whitty. Courtney Lynn Walford. Eli James Wyatt. Parker Richard Yeager.
I now invite the class officers to come forward to present their final comments to their classmates. Just a reminder to seniors that at the completion of the graduation ceremony, our administrators and faculty will recess you out of the back of the arena floor, where you will then be able to connect with family and friends. Parents, at the conclusion of the ceremony, for your safety, please do not enter the arena floor. Your graduates will reunite with you in the parking lots. It is my pleasure to present your class officers. President Camille Trung, Vice President Jeremiah Nelson, Secretary Isabel Tiemann, and Treasurer Aiden Mayer.
Give me a moment. Hey, everybody. To all family, friends, and faculty, thank you for joining us on this special night and helping us get to this point in our lives. We would like to thank Jill Dalton, Todd Davis, Timothy Freeman, Jennifer Hess, Brett Saunier, Sunny Ray Cerna, Dale Sanders, and Michelle Sanders for their many years of dedication to Holt High School. We wish you well in retirement. I am truly honored to be able to speak to you all tonight and give a reflection of the past 13 years of our lives. But first, I must ask my fellow graduates, how are we feeling tonight? It is crazy to think about how fast we grew up without even realizing it. To think about all the laughter and friendships that were made within the walls of our high school since 2020. Waiting anxiously for the bell to ring at the beginning and ending of each day, sprinting to the door no matter how many times our teachers said no running in the halls. But we can't forget about Dr. Slater's morning weather reports. Together we made many core memories that will last a lifetime.
Being with you all tonight, I'm feeling very nostalgic. Today is not only a day where we can prepare for the future, but it is also a day where we can reminisce on all of our valuable memories. Memories of bottle flipping, fidget spinners, Among Us, devious licks, the mannequin challenge, and more. I'm sure that what I've just mentioned started to remind you of some valuable memories that you have made. At the time, we were just doing things that we enjoyed. But as we look back on those times, they become memories. Fellow graduates, today we have made it through our final year of high school, and we will not just leave with a diploma, but with valuable memories that will last a lifetime.
Or maybe we're feeling reflective. Together, we have all learned some valuable life lessons. In our time here, we've had to deal with immense amounts of adaptation. At the beginning of this year, we had an immense heat wave that shut us out of our building for a week. We had to switch from Timberland being our main enemy to North Point, and yet, we thrived. We sweat our way through those days. We took all of our hate for Timberland and doubled it for North Point. We kept going, and we are now better because of it. We learned a lot about how to live our personal lives as well. We learned not to let social media get in the way of our self-esteem. We learned that driving to and from school spends more gas than you would think it does. We learned that no matter how many friends you work with, jobs are always terrible. But most importantly, we learned that the relationships we make are more impactful than anything else, whether it be through our classmates, our teammates, our teachers, our siblings, or our parents. The connections that we make drive us all to be better. We are all better people because we bounce off each other in this room right now. Be proud of who you are and how you are here today. It took perseverance and hard work to make this happen. Remember this day and remember what it feels like to finally be done with high school.
I don't know about you all, but I'm feeling very optimistic tonight. I think it's safe to say that nearly everyone from this class is nervous about their future, whether it be college, military, joining the workforce, or a multitude of other paths that we could choose to go down. Some say that this new generation of students has no interest in learning or bettering themselves in the world, but I disagree. The world has so much to look forward to, waiting to see what we bring to the table. There are future doctors, future teachers, future nurses, future engineers, and so many other careers sitting here tonight. And I believe that every single person in this room will achieve their goals if only they work hard enough to achieve it. Together, we have come so far in all walks of life, and to say that this class has peaked is an extremely naive and wrong statement. Because our destiny lies before us, and I think it's in pretty good hands.
Class of 2024, as we stand here ready to turn our tassels, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought us to this pivotal point. From the days of picture books in elementary school to the chapters of growth and learning in high school, time has swiftly carried us here. Life moves pretty fast, as Ferris Bueller rightfully said. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it. So let's pause together in savoring this milestone as we eagerly anticipate the new paths ahead. And now, class of 2024, it is time to turn our tassels. I can find it. I invite Mr. Ernst to lead us in the spirit chant one final time.
"2024 graduates, on your feet." Once an Indian, always an Indian. Sing it loud and sing it proud. Do you love your Indians deep down in your hearts?
Yes, we love our Indians deep down in our hearts.
How deep?
Deep, deep, down, down, deep down in our hearts.
How deep?
Deep, deep, down, down, deep down in our hearts.
Congratulations, graduates.
I'd like to thank our faculty and staff, district administration, and Wentzville School Board for their continued support of the Holt High School student body. I was going to ask you to stand, but you're already standing, so one last time, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the Wentzville Holt High School class of 2024. You may now throw your caps. One shot all the way up here on the... Students, parents, just a reminder that students will be recessing out of the back of the arena. You'll be able to meet them in the back, out in the parking lots. The 2024 commencement exercises are now concluded. Please drive home safely.
Thank you.